Gone Fishing with Captain Mac Farr presents Fish Tales. Fishing at night is not nearly as popular as angling during daylight hours. This is largely due in part for the need to see what you're doing, but many fishermen wouldn't agree. Fact is, the fish you angle for during light hours are the exact fish waiting for your bait after dark. So how you fish and what you use change very little. Your chances for success in terms of size and numbers increase because there's less competition vying for the same bounty. And during the warmer months, the biggest advantage is comfort. No grueling heat, no messy sunscreens, and you won't even need a hat. Though, few true anglers fish well without one. This has been Bits and Bites from the files of Fish Tales.
You know, our rigging is very simple today. Basically, we're fishing a Carolina rig, and we've got a sinker, bullet sinker, and depending on how deep you're fishing, a quarter, maybe 3/16, or as light as an 8 if you're fishing shallow. A good swivel, like a really good high-end swivel, and this is a crane swivel. Doesn't let my bait twist. My leader, we're using 10-pound test with an 8-pound leader and an 84 Eagle Claw bait hook. Good hook, does a nice job. Hook's kind of small, but remember, match your hook to not to the fish you're catching, but to the bait. So the spot tails are so small, this little bitty number 4 or number 6 is the size you want. So, you got bite, Greg? Yeah, you got him. I see him. Got him? Yep. There he is. Oh, that's a pretty spot. You want me to reach over there and lip him?
Yeah. I did just what you said too. He took it, I took it out of his mouth and dropped it back on top of him.
Well, the easiest thing in the world to do, and Greg, I see this all the time, even with guys that fish a lot like yourself, when you get a bite, it's human nature, you want to set the hook. And it's going to take this fish a while to get the bait. So you'll have it happen a lot of times, you'll take it away from him, but always give him the second chance. Always give him the second chance. Here's your second chance, Mr. Fish. I'm going to let you go today. All right, you need another minnow, Greg?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. Well, look at this one now. I've just got my reel out of gear. He was just turning my reel, now he stopped. We're going to let him eat it. You can see him taking some line off there. Barely moving. After he's had it 4 or 5 seconds, we'll just put the reel in gear, get tight on him, and pop him. Uh-oh, he's got me in the brush. All right, came out. How about that? Oh, look at him digging down. I believe we got a nice one this time, Greg. We saw a little piece of brush on the graph, and when we came over it, yeah.
Nice fish.
That's a pretty spotted bass. Boy, he is mean too. He does not want to go with the game plan. Ooh, he's got one more kick in him. All right. Uh-oh. Well, Greg, you saved me a lot of trouble there. I don't want to get my hands wet anyway.
He helped himself?
He helped himself quite a bit, and that's all right. We're going to put him back anyway. Swing, so saw just a little piece of brush there on the graph. I have to retie my leader. With an 8-pound leader, it's important that you check that pretty regularly. It's just a little bit rough. Well, that hook was down in his mouth a little bit. We'll cut about 1.5 inches of line off there. Retie. Particularly with an 8-pound leader, we're just using an improved clinch knot.
I think I'm getting a little bump there.
Got one running with it? Yeah.
Yep. I think this is a nice one too.
I believe you're right. Well, you know, Greg, the way I look at that, and I tell my clients this every day, if it bites our line, it is a nice fish. Let me get the color on him. I'm gonna show you this too. This little hook. Again, a spot tail is a small fish. So we're using small hooks. Won't you look, it's amazing. Even on a big spotted bass or even a striper, that small hook tends to do this. It gets wrapped up on the hinge of their jaw, and it'll work fine. So don't get intimidated because it's a small hook. Small hooks can catch big fish. Nicely done, Mr. Greg. We'll let this one grow. We'll catch him next time we go fishing. Got him, Greg?
Yeah. Yes, I do. And he is a big one.
What's trolling motor? There you go. Oh yeah, I believe you've done something this time now.
And see, he took
Seen him yet?
Nope, he took it different though. He didn't come play with it. He had his mind made up a long time ago.
That's whatever it is. I'm looking forward to seeing him here. Was that big channel? How about that? A channel catfish. Oh yeah, he's a nice channel. Couldn't stand that old spot tail down there. Come on, Mr. Catfish. Now, he's a nice, pretty channel. If I can get his handle here. Actually, people get intimidated by him, by these big stiff spines. But this is your handle on a catfish right here. Now we got him. Once you get him like that, use those spines to hold him by, and you got him. How about that? I'm gonna show you what happened here. You can see the hooks up under his chin. Greg, the way that plays out, he probably had your spot tail by the tail, and he's swimming away from it, and the tail's in the corner of his mouth, and the fish is laying up under his chin, and the hook comes up there and gets him. So let's see if I can get my right hand, get my pliers. A Lake Lanier channel catfish.